Hello everybody, this is Steven with Cannin.com back for another technical analysis. This week we're going to jump back up north of the border and look at some high revenue companies. This week Alcanna, the liquor and cannabis distribution retailer. Really interesting, a lot less risk than a lot of your cultivators or extractors. But let's jump over to the pricing chart and just reassert a lesson we've seen many times. So you'll see we're looking at LQSIF. This is Alcanna's OTC ticker here in the United States, not their TSX exchange. And what we're looking at today are moving averages. We've seen them so many times. 20 period moving average here, which is the gray line. 50 period moving average, which is the blue line. 128 period, so getting pretty long, that's the green line. And then our red line is a 200 period average, and we're looking at the daily chart, so this reflects days. And obviously, since end of summertime, this stock has had some trouble. It's had a lot of downward pressure, so the trend is definitely down. But I just want to show you these death crosses here. So let's first look at the red line. That's the longest term. Right here, October, early October, we had the 20 period, which is the gray line, cross below the 200 period, which is the red line. That's a death cross of a 20 and a 200, and the price there was 376. You can see what happened after that. So definitely a predictor of that downward trend. We also like to see a little bit of higher volume right before these death crosses, and we saw that. We continue watching the red line, and look what happens. The blue line is now crossing it. The 50 period is crossing below the 200 period now. Again, we see a little bit of higher volume right before that happened. And that happened right here. So the next day was 334, and you can see that the price continued to drop down. Not as significant as the 20, but still down in the profitable range had you marked on that. And look what we're lining up for just this week. The 200 is being approached by the green line, which is the 128 period moving average. And so we're going to watch for that to cross, the green line to cross below the red line as an other signal, another death cross that this price is going to go down. And what do we see right before it? We continue to see high volume before that. I'm just going to scroll out and show you one thing here. And you can see way back December of 2018, almost a year ago, we see that the stock price came down to $3. We zoom in again, it hit $3 before bouncing up. We may predict that this stock is going to do another death cross, and we'll see a little bit of downward movement from the 340s, maybe closer to the 310s. But it seems like this $3 range may be the line that we're going to bounce off of there. We may start to see a little bit of support right there. So things are aligning for a little bit of a downward trend after we see this cross, this death cross, but don't expect it to break through this support line that we're seeing. Thank you so much. The power of moving averages is evident. Keep studying, keep learning, and keep trading, everybody.